Here's another workout we're going to do today. No timer involved. We're going to count reps because I feel that if you're not able to have me live and streaming the workout, then you're not going to be able to do it. So I'm going to provide you a few alternatives. So this one is counting reps. So let's just warm up, get those shoulders warmed up. You do need some weights, okay? So grab a set of weights. That's going to come in at the end. And we're going to do some rows, some tricep kickbacks, some presses, some bicep curls. So pretty standard strength moves, ones we all need, biceps, triceps, shoulders, etc. So yeah, grab those weights, grab a mat, and off we go. So you can do this at the gym if you want, if you like going to the gym rather than working out at home. Fantastic. You can do this outside. Just count your reps. Yeah, so a little bit of everything. Let's just do some speed skaters just to make sure we're warming up laterally. And actually, let's count our reps for our warm-up as well. So 20 circles, and that's 20 on each side. And just gives you an idea of how long and how much you should warm up. So we are going to do 20 reps for a portion of our workout. Then we're going to do 30 reps for a portion of our workout, then 20, then 30. Okay, so all you have to do is remember 20 and 30. Now, the problem with me doing these is I lose count as I'm talking. So we're going to say that's 20. I'm probably more like 30. 20 squats. No jumping. Let's just concentrate on tracking the knees to the toes, pushing down into the heels, squeezing those glutes. Squeeze. Toes are pointing straight ahead, or they can be slightly out. Now again, I've lost count. So we're just going to continue on. But what you can do is, if you're not sure of what the movement is, then you can watch the video. Then if you're at the gym or outside or on vacation, you have this hard copy that you can go to and go, oh yeah, and I put descriptions in there. Okay, 20 jacks. So you can do step jack, heel jack, jumping up jack. And everybody's going to be at different speed, so that is fine as well. 20 push-offs. Now you can go on the floor if you want. I'm going to stay on the wall. Keep your body nice and straight. Shoulders down. Your arms should be in an arrow shape with your head. So you want to do 20 here. Okay, then 20, actually I got bicycle crunches, but let's do 20 standing bicycles. You can go down on the floor if you want. Non-impact. High impact. Up to you. You decide which one works for you. My back stays the same no matter which one I'm doing, okay? So 20 of those on each side. All right, so grab a drink. That's kind of your warm-up. Oops, sorry. There goes my running shoes. All right, we're going to come down onto the floor for part of this. I will show you other ones that you can do. So if you can't get down on the floor, say you're out on a camping trip and it's just gravel around, I'll show you alternatives. So Spider-Man crawl, you can be here. Let's squat actually. Makes them a little bit harder. Or down. I'll come back up and do those in a second. So we're going to do 30 on each side. Okay, so here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do here. I think, and you can jump up. I'm just going to say 30 is quite a few. Maybe 15 on each side, hey? Oh, I think we can do it. Leave it. Okay, so we want to work those obliques. What's everybody at? Is everybody done? I lost count. Let's do a few more, because I'm not sure. All right, down we go. 30. If it's too many, then of course, listen to your body. All right, 30 shoot touches. Okay, so each side. So bring your shoulders off the floor. Look up to the ceiling. Shimmy. Use these obliques. How many is that? Are we close? I think so. 30 on each side. All right, now, let's jump up now. You are going to be up and down if you choose to do the bicycle crunches on the floor. So 30 on each side. So here, or here. So I'm just going to run through all the different ways you can do them. I'm going to do about 5 to 6 on each side, or sorry, on each modification, and then you decide, or run through them like me. All right, shake it out. So I did about 5 or 6 on each modification, maybe a bit more on the first one. So around 30, okay? Here we go, other side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can stick with that one. You can go with a higher impact, staying up or down. So that is 30. And then our last one in this 30 sequence is bicycle crunches. So you can go down on the floor or stay standing. I'm going to stay standing, show you, and then I'll go down on the floor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to go down on the floor now. And So when you're doing them on the floor, make sure you come right over with that elbow. Okay, I went through those pretty fast. So you decide what modification you want to do and then try to get up to 30. Okay, all right. So we are going to do a quick 30-second-ish break. Grab a drink. We're going to do a bit of cardio. So these are going to be 20s. So we did 20 to start, then we did 30. We're going to do 20, then we're going to do a 30, and that's it. Okay, repeat if you want, depending on your time. All right, so let's do 20 squat jumps, okay? So, now the other thing I've noted in this workout is what you can do is do your reps and just time yourself for 5 minutes. Non-impact. So count your 20 reps and just keep going until 5 minutes is up. Okay, so that's another way to do it. Okay, and we're going to do 20 jacks. So step jack, heel jack, jumping jack. You know, just make it fun. So do what your body tells you to do, whether it's jumping or non-impact. All right, I'm going to move this because it's kind of in my way. Okay, 20 push-ups. So you can do them against the wall, on the floor, on the chair. I'm going to use my chair. I'll tell you about that, why I'm using the chair. Here we go, 20. So I, on the weekend, had a little run-in with a wasp nest. So they got me right here. So you probably, I don't know if you can see or not, but it's quite red and swollen and obnoxious. So I don't want to overdo it. So chair it is. Okay, so 20. You were I hope you were keeping going while I was talking. So 20 push-ups, you can go against the wall. You can be on the floor. I don't know if I've ever, you can have your feet up and do a decline push-up. Okay, watch your back on that one. Make sure you're really using your glutes. All right, 20 push-ups, 20 full body extensions. Now I have put in here that you can do burpees if you want. I'm going to do full body extensions, or you can do 10 burpees. Here we go, 20 prisoner squats. Shove the shoulders down and back, hands by the ears, and so you can do 20 non-impact. You can do some high impact, or I'm going to go through and do 5 of each. 5 non, 5 high, and then I'll have 30 going through it 3 times. 3 times of each. Nice job. All right. Oh, I think I was only supposed to do 20. Oh well, I did more. So that's okay. So 20, 30, 20, 30. Remember that. All right, let's do our 30. So let's do bent over rows, 30 on each side. So you want to go kind of heavy with these. So grab your weight and try to really push yourself through this one with a heavy weight. And don't rush through it. Very often why I don't have you count reps and time like a 5 minutes, like as many reps as possible, because I find people are trying to do really fast. No, don't do that. Go nice and slow. The 5 minutes is just to keep you on task, okay? So you have 5 minutes for each interval. And you can even go slower than what I'm going. I don't know how many we've done. So let's do 3 more. But you get the idea. And I think most of you probably won't even need to watch the video, but it's here if you want to go through it with me. Okay, so you have a couple options with this one. No, 20 more, sorry. Pull those abs in, stretch out that chest. I have to quit counting because I really need to talk about form. So you want your body to stay fairly stable. You're doing a slight rotation here, so your oblique peaks up more to the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're at. Elbow comes up, you're squeezing that shoulder blade back. These rows are all about your core and most specifically your back. And you want to stretch this chest out. You want to stretch the pecs out. You want to stretch that anterior delt. You want to open up that rotator cuff. Because if you're here, ooh, all I feel it is in my shoulder. And that's not where you want to feel it. You want to feel it in your obliques and in your lats. Okay, and more into your anterior part of your body, your back of your body. All right, tricep kickbacks. Let's switch arms. And so you're set up in the same position. Keep your arm glued to your body. Okay, so your elbow is that pendulum. Now, when you're doing these, the tricep is working when you have that full extension. So hold it back there for a minute. Exhale through that full extension. Okay, nice and easy. Good. Bring those abs in. Good. I have no idea how many I've done. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4. Now, 30 is maximum. Okay, that's a lot of reps. So most of the time when I'm coaching personal training, I'll get you to do 8 to 10 heavy, maybe 12 to 15 with lighter weights. So this is pretty heavy. So the reason I'm doing them so heavy and so many reps is I'm anticipating that maybe you're camping. Maybe all you have for weights is maybe a water bottle. So that's not very heavy. So the rows, yes, you can go a little bit heavier if you have something. okay? But this is a lot of reps. I would normally not do these many reps, but again, this is my anticipation of lighter weights, okay? Because after a while, when you start overdoing it, you stop using the tricep and you start using other muscles in your body that really this isn't made for. Pull those abs in. I'm going to do 5 more because I lost count. So you get the idea. If you have heavy weights, you may do 15. Okay, cut that in half. Listen to your body. If you start using the shoulders, then stop. All right, so our next one is bicep curls. So I'll change the wording on this just so you know that that's the max, okay? So start with your hands by your side. Now you can have a staggered step here. Squeeze those glutes, nice straight back. Good, okay, that's 15. I'm done. So you can do as many as you want, but 30 is too much with those heavy weights. If you have water bottles, you could probably do 30. Slow it down a bit. We'll make it a little bit harder. Okay, so 30 is a maximum. Okay, here we go. So what you could do, there's one. Definitely not going to do 30 here. What I'm going to change this to now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'll change this one to 10 to 15, and then you can repeat. So you do the 5 minutes. I'd rather you do less reps if you're going heavy and more sets, okay? I'm going to do 2 more because I lost count. So I think that's probably about 10. And that's about all I can do of that one. So then you're going to stretch it out. So there's lots of stretches that I've done in the past that you can do. And so just make sure you stretch out the arms. Make sure you stretch out the triceps. So just do a bit of a stretch. So just going through that workout is almost 30 minutes. So if you did a stretch here, it would be 30 minutes. Okay, so just take this one along, you know, throw it in your bag if you're traveling, and you can do this one on the go whenever you can, okay? So reach over, stretch up to the ceiling, try to straighten that leg out a bit, over to the other side. But I have this in mind for people that are away on vacation and they need something to get themselves motivated. They may have they might not have access to Wi-Fi, okay? So that's the other thing I did have a client. She does go to the gym to do these workouts, which is fantastic. So what you can do is take this piece of paper with you, and then you have it, because it's hard to stream in a gym. It's not always very stable access. All right, guys, have a good one with this one. You can time yourself, do the reps. whatever you have time for, just get that body moving. Let's just stay healthy. And yeah, be kind to everybody. Talk to you soon.